In today's breaking news, Airsoft Mike unboxes yet another Airsoft Kar98k.
You're joking. Not another one? Oh, for God's sake, I can't stand this.
I got this D-Boys Kar98k. I got this Double Bell Kar98k. I got this G&G Kar98k. I got this other Double Bell Kar98k. I got this S&T fully upgraded Kar98k. However, what about a Kar98k that is even more friendlier to your pocket and it won't break the bank? Airsoft on a budget. Yeah. Now, if you've been following my series of unboxings for the Kar98k, you would know that I would normally unleash this bad boy. Well, I didn't have to today, it was just brown tape. So, the first thing you're greeted with is your instruction manual. And right here you have your cleaning and unjamming rod. And your mag. Come on, let's take a look at this. Now, when I said this particular Kar98k from Snow Wolf is more friendlier to your pocket, it all depends on where you look. Because, believe it or not, over here in the UK, you're probably looking at still around the £200 mark. However, with very little effort, you can pick one of these bad boys up for as little as $85. Get your Google on and you will see what I'm saying. But that's at the time of making this video. Right, so let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at the build quality, the design. The design, I would say, is going to be absolutely identical to every other Kar98k I have unboxed on this channel. Apart from the fact that this is not shell ejecting, which to some is an advantage, because as cool and realistic as the shell ejecting models are, we all know the old thing about losing them shells and blah-de-blah-de-blah, but you won't have that problem with this one. So, on the rear, on your butt pad or butt plate, this is metal. As we move around to the stock itself, it is faux wood, so it's all simulated. And again, I've yet to come across one of these Kar98ks that has fake wood where the grain looks so fake and it looks so plasticky. No matter the budget level of these Kar98ks, they always seem to do a decent job of making it look like real wood. And this pretty much does look like real wood. So that's good going there, Snow Wolf. Or should I say S&T. Anyway, as we move along, you've got your disassembly disc right there where you pop your bolt when you're taking this bad boy apart. Well, at least on the real version or the shell ejecting ones. Will the bolt come out completely on this even though it's not shell ejecting? Well, we'll see in a moment. As we move along, you've got your rear sling point. I must say though, one of the huge giveaways that this is fake wood is the unsightly seam that you get on this. If you're looking at it from the side, it's all good, no issues. But look at that seam. Now let me show you one of my Kar98ks that is built using real wood. You'll have no such seam, look. Back to the Snow Wolf, but hey, it's not the end of the world. Still a pretty decent faux wood effort here. So as we move along, by the way, everything that you see that is black or silvery chrome on this bad boy is metal. So let's move along to the whole bolt action and the safety and everything. Let's see how effective that is. So in this position, right now, this Kar98k is in safe mode. So I can still point it in a safe direction, pull the trigger and nothing happens. Now, of course, naturally, I have not pulled the bolt back and brought it back home again, so of course it won't fire. So at this point, let's have a quick test. Bring the bolt handle up, pull it back, forward, down, point it in a safe direction. I'm dry firing. Nice! And boy, this makes a noise. Now, something else I want to show you on this bolt assembly. Unlike some of my more realistic versions of the Kar98k, i.e. the shell ejecting ones, nothing really happens on the back there. So, for example, watch as I pull the handle up, pull it back, pretend to chamber around. Nothing has moved here. And I'll fire it, there's nothing in here. I'll fire it, nothing moves there. Unlike my more realistic real wood, metal and shell ejecting version of the Kar98k, have a look. As I pull the handle up, pull the bolt back. Now watch. You saw that move, that extended. Now watch what happens when I pull the trigger. It goes in. The pin strikes, it's, well, you know. So, but again, that's not taking anything away from this very nice looking Snow Wolf / SNT version of the Kar98k. Now, as we move towards the trigger area, again, all metal, you've got your mag release right there. And as we're talking about mags, this is the magazine it comes with, predominantly a polymer plastic build. It's spring-loaded. You would move your magazine follower right here all the way around, lock it into place right there, and fill it up with 23 BBs. And I'll do that right now, but I need to fill this up. I'll use some of this. What? Much better. Do you know, it's really great, and I'm very, very grateful that my channel has got to the size that it is, because you can innocently mention in a video, which I did do a little while ago, that I'm running out of BBs, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, without me ordering anything, I get a whole bunch of new BBs. And I would suggest, if you're going to use a sniper rifle, probably look towards the more .30s or higher. Nice. But for the sake of today's unboxing, and especially the chrono test, I'm going to be using .20s. And do remember to release your follower once you've got your BBs in, or your rifle will not work. Nice. Let me get this on safe before I put the mag in. Nice. And remember, if you need to take the mag out again, it's that little button right in front of your trigger. Which again is always a good reason why, if you're not firing this thing, always have it on safe. Because having a mag release right in front of your trigger is asking for trouble. Now, I've not finished with the whole bolt assembly and how this all works just yet, so for the sake of safety, let's drop that mag. Because I want to see if the whole process of removing the bolt is the same as the real carabiner, or, in fact, the same as my shell ejecting airsoft ones. And to take the bolt out on those, you would need to pull that lever right there. Let's see if you can do it on this one. So, first thing, take it off safe, pull on that lever there, and look, no, not a chance. To remove the bolt, unlike my other shell ejecting Kar98ks, you literally have to perform surgery on this bad boy. You have to strip it down completely to remove the cylinder from this. Unlike the real wood shell ejecting models where you can just open that like that, pull the bolt handle up, and out she comes. Just like the real thing. But again, I'm not really trying to take anything away from this particular Snow Wolf model because it's horses for courses. You may prefer one where you have a mag system so you can continue to fire without worrying about losing any shells. As we move along, we get to your rear sight. And I find it quite fascinating with these Kar98ks and models of this era and this type. Your rear sight is almost near the front. On other conventional type of rifles, your rear sight will be back here somewhere, but here's your rear sight. And if you look carefully at it, it really is built very nicely in terms of how it looks. Almost not a single flaw on the finish. Almost. It's a little something right there. Anyway, and you can adjust this just like its real counterpart. And just like all the other Airsoft Kar98ks in my collection, you adjust your hop up by raising this rear sight, but with this one, it's a slidey thing right there. Look. Decent. And then right here, if you've got one, you can mount a scope. You know, just like this. So as we move along this model, we get towards the front where you have your front sling point. Again, metal. And here you have your bayonet lug, your mock cleaning rod, and your front hooded sight. Okay, let's chrono this bad boy. I think we can get rid of this now. iPro 410. .411, beautiful. 412, this is amazing. It's literally going up one by one. How consistent is this? Oh, there you go. Now we've got a bit of a difference, but still consistent. 407.9. 406.9. 407.9, 407.9 again, one more, 404.9. I am very impressed, especially at this price point. Okay, so far, so good. We're going to do a little accuracy test. Now I say accuracy test because I'm going to do this indoors, so the distance really isn't that great. I have taken other Kar98ks outside and done a much further field test, but this one just a little quickie on the inside, and yeah, let's see what it can do. Oh, and by the way, every now and again I see comments asking, I wonder where we can buy that same target system from. As I've mentioned before, and I guess I'm going to have to mention it now and again in various videos, unfortunately, the company that made this is no more, or at least this is no more. They're not available anymore. If you can find one, you're doing really well. I mean, look, even the part where you release all the BBs once it gets filled up looks like something you'll find on a rifle. Look, your dust cover, your fire selector switch, which really just releases your dust cover and all the BBs come out. Then on the top here, they've done this just like a pistol sight system. Look, awesome. But you know what? Let me not rub salt into the wound because you just can't buy them anymore. pretty decent results. These are tiny targets here, and look how close I got to that X. And then you got 2 shots up there. Then over the other side, excellent groupings. I mean, my finger is against the target, so you can see there's not much distance between that shot and that shot. And look, getting oh so closer to that X. I'm loving that almost perfect hole that shot made. And then that's where I went for my single shot. And then right here, center mass on this paper target, I almost got a perfect. Almost. So, what are my initial thoughts on this beautiful looking Snow Wolf SW-022, aka Kar98k rifle? The positives are that this thing looks decent, the build looks decent, the accuracy, pretty surprised, not bad at all. I know a lot of you will complain that it's not shell ejecting, so it's not realistic enough for you. But whenever I do the shell ejecting realistic looking Kar98k videos, and you can check back for yourselves, people complain that, you're going to lose the shells. So here's one where you won't lose the shells, but people still complain. Anyway, yeah. The advantages of this is, yes, you can have a 23 round mag in there and pop off 23, hold on. You can have 23 rounds in there and continually fire this bad boy during gameplay as a sniper and not worry about losing any shells. Now, did I notice any bad points about this or anything that I don't really like? Well, yeah, I'll tell you. You know I like to be honest. I don't blow smoke up these, anyway, companies, you know what. I will tell the truth. This Snow Wolf model, aka S&T, something happened during the filming of this video and I left it until the end to show it to you. You see your sight system there and you see your pin that holds in your rear sight. Well, underneath that rear sight was this. This fell out from beneath that sight. Now, from what I can see, this prevents your rear sight from flapping about, okay? So at the moment, it's quite loose. However, that doesn't stop you from adjusting it. It will still adjust and stay where it is. However, when this fell out, the pin followed shortly after. So I put the pin back in. So I'm gonna have to fix this and put this right back in. That pretty much is the only flaw I found with this piece. Would it put me off from buying it? No, because again, as far as the rifle is concerned, very decent accuracy out of the box, no upgrades or anything, looks the part. Maybe I don't like the fact that you've really got to perform open heart surgery on this thing just to get the cylinder or bolt out. But other than that, come on, it's a Kar98k. I still think worth every penny if you don't want a shell ejecting one. Now, if you would like one of these that has been fully upgraded and is absolutely one of the best Kar98ks out there, check out the end of this video where you will be able to click on another one of my videos of a fully upgraded S&T Kar98k. It is awesome. Thanks for watching and catch me next time on the Mike's Tech and... no, wrong one. On Airsoft Mike's YouTube channel.